What up, YouTube? I'm hanging out here at Ellis Beach. Got my bus parked up right on the beach, making some dinner behind you. It's too windy outside, otherwise I'd be outside on the beach filming this. But I wanted to make this video. It's been on my mind for a little while. Quick video. Two most common questions I get in Australia. Number one, do you own a gun? Number two, what do you think of Donald Trump? So, no one on the street's really going to come up and ask you this. You got to be at like a dinner or hanging out with some people, and then they're going to, oh, you're American? Okay, cool. And then they're going to ask you these two things. I can almost guarantee it. So the thing about guns, right, which Australians are awesome people, but a little bit naive. So if they've never been to America, they've never been to the States, they just don't understand why you would need a gun. So like here, I totally get it. So when I first got here, these questions would piss me off, right? People would ask me this stuff. I'm like, dude, are you trying to pick a fight? Like, what's going on here? You just, you're pushing my buttons. Like, is this on purpose or what? So, I've been in the bush. I've been in the jungle. I look a little rough. I get it. Anyway, now I get it. They're not really trying to push your buttons. They're just, like, genuinely curious. Like, why would you need a gun? Here, you wouldn't own a gun unless you were on a farm. That's pretty much it. But, again, it's completely different here. If you needed to hitchhike, you would go put your thumb out and someone would pick you up. If I got a flat tire on my bike and I used both my tubes, I would put my thumb out and someone would pick me up within 10 minutes, and they would ask me where I want to go. They wouldn't just say, oh, jump in, I'll take you up the road. No, that's how it is here. It's just way different. The people are so united. There's such a strong unity between the people. It's amazing, and it's completely different than anywhere I've been in the world, right? It's Australian people versus the land or the cops or whatever. They're all unified against, whatever's against them. So anyway, it's not like that in the States. It's a little bit different. People are more competitive. People are more in it for themselves. Stuff like that. So anyway, I grew up in a relatively nice suburb, and I had someone rip out my car window at a red light because they were road raging. And I mean rip it out. Like the window was cracked this much, so they put their hand in and ripped it out, and it shattered. Okay? At a red light in a suburb. So, road rage in Australia is like minimal. I don't even know if I've actually seen anyone road rage because people don't drive like selfish assholes. Like, it's crazy. I have a whole video on driving in Australia. Go watch it if you want to know what it's like. But it's great. Point being, I can totally see where Australians are coming from when they're like, why do Americans need to own guns? But the city that I grew up in mostly is Jacksonville, Florida, and for several years, I'm pretty sure it was the murder capital of the United States. And that's not Chicago, that's not Baltimore, that's not Detroit. So it's just completely different here. America has a whole bunch of issues which are not at all issues here in Australia. So if you're Australian and you're like giving Yanks a hard time about guns, just, I don't know, maybe do a little bit of research, watch some documentaries, or go to the States, check it out. I'm not saying walk down to Compton, but like, check it out, okay? Because it's different than what you think. So, anyway, that's enough about that. Second most common question. What do you think about Donald Trump? I think Donald Trump's the man, okay? I don't know why everybody has such a big issue. I mean, I do know why. Like, what? Because his Twitter? Because some shit he said 20 years ago about women? Dude, I know how old he is. I probably should have looked that up. Late 50s, 60? I don't know how old he is, okay? What 60-year-old dude in America, or anywhere, hasn't said something about women that was slightly inappropriate when he's hanging out with his dudes? He didn't get up on the stage and go, give me the mic, and say some shit about women, but like, dude, I don't think he knew he was being recorded, right? When people were saying this stuff. So anyway, I'm having a tough time finding what people, the real issue is with Trump. What has he done in office that you don't like? Like, name something that he's done that you don't like. Right? And that'll stump a lot of people. But the thing is, America is like 100% capitalist. We need a CEO to run America. Let's not get confused, okay, about what you want America to be, what you think America is, or whatever. Here's what it is right now. It's capitalist. It's run by corporations. So you need a CEO to run it. If you want to change it, that's fine. It's not going to happen in a day, a week, a year, 4 years. It's going to take a while, okay? So, anyway, I have nothing against change, right? But it's not just going to happen, right? We proved that over the last 8 years, right? How much really changed? So, anyway, those are the two most common questions I get. That's pretty much what I think. Anyway, ease up a little bit, Australians. I think you guys got to quit thinking you know it all, because you definitely know it all here, and this place is awesome, but the world's a big place.